Up on the grow along, it's Agrostemma. Now this is called Agrostemma. I was looking for something that would complement at this time of the year the Orlea and the Sweet Rocket with a different shape, and I think I found it. I'm trialling lots of different varieties, so I will make the best ones available in the Autumn Jumpstarter seed shop, and then I'll show you how to sow and grow it. This plant is almost as tall as me. Incredible. Agrostemma can be grown from both an autumn jump start or a late winter start. So if you've got a packet of seeds, you might want to save some of your seeds to sow now and some of your seeds to delay until late winter. I find that the autumn jump starter plants are taller and they will flower about a month earlier than your late winter started. So for the succession of flowers, it's definitely worth having two goes at it. So this is the Agrostemma. Now this is a second sowing from the Autumn Jumpstarter one. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. I'm adding this to the Autumn Jumpstarter seed shop. Look at those, aren't they stunning? And I've had flowers like this for months now. So we'll do a sowing in the autumn, but we're going to save some of our seeds. I've got plenty in your packets, and then we'll sow some more in the late winter, and then you can be looking at flowers like this in your garden this time next year and earlier. So here are our Agrostemma seeds. Now you can see that they are different colours, that's fine. There's nothing to worry about, they are all the same colour, they are all white. So it doesn't matter what seed you pick, just sow one seed per cell onto the surface of the compost. We're not going to be covering the seed. The seed needs light for germination. Now, if you'd like to join in sowing some in the spring, then you've got plenty of seed in your packet, but just make sure you don't sow them all, save half. And then I will show you how to do a second sowing later. Now, Agrostemma need light for germination, so what I've done is I've watered my seed trays ahead of time, and then if they need further watering, if it's nice and warm and they need further watering, I will water them from underneath, because overhead watering could accidentally push the seeds below the soil surface with the water. I'm just placing them on the top shelf in the greenhouse. No need for a propagator lid. It's beautifully warm and humid enough. So fast forward 6 days and we're just starting to see now the first signs of germination. It's coming along beautifully. Now this is Agrostemma, and I did an autumn jump starter sowing of this, and it's done really brilliantly. Not everything does, this has done really well. So these were sown last September, October, and it is now February. They are a H5, so not quite as hardy as the guys that are out over there, but they're slightly more hardy than the sweet peas. So I'm going to put these with the sweet peas now in the sheltered spot. So these are our Agrostemma seedlings, looking really very happy indeed. Aren't they beautiful? They've been hardening off and they're almost ready to go out in the garden. So these are the Agrostemma, and I'm planting them 22 centimetres apart. So these are our spring started Agrostemma plants. Look at those plugs. So I'm just popping them into the ground 20 to 22 centimetres apart, and today is the 3rd of May. Just to give you a little contrast, these were autumn jump starter Agrostemma plants. Let me pop that on the frame for you to see the difference. So these are literally on the verge of blooming. So you can start them both in the autumn or the spring, or you can do a little of both to extend the harvest. Now this is Agrostemma, and I was looking for something that would complement the Sweet Rocket and the Orlea grandiflora at this time of the year, and I think I found it. After planting, you might find that the tips of your Agrostemma start to dip and they bend over. That's nothing to worry about. It's completely natural. Just make sure that you've got support in place, and as the plants grow, they will straighten up. We don't pinch Agrostemma. I have trialed it and I find it rather spoils the plant. Also find all the information on Agrostemma in your Autumn Jumpstarter Handbook.